Hello, my name is Rock. Welcome to my world. Today we are making Rock's Braised Oxtails. Everyone loves oxtails. What is an oxtail? Well, you don't have any oxes running around, right? So oxtails are actually the tail of a cow. Okay? Now, our oxtails have been marinating in this wonderful St. JAMAICA Oxtail Marinade. You want to marinate them at least 2 to 3 hours, overnight preferably. So these have been marinating overnight, and as you can see, they're nice and juicy. When you get your oxtails, you need to have make sure that your butcher trims the fat, because you don't want to end up with a pot full of fat, because they are fatty. But he wants to trim the fat, and then they're going to marinate all night long. And now we are going to get them all floured up, coated up. I have a couple of cups of flour in my bag, and I'm going to add some wonderful seasoning to that. I have garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, salt, and we're just going to toss it around a bit so that it can blend in with the flour. Okay. And yes, I use a paper bag. If you'd like to use a Ziploc bag, that's okay. But I use a paper bag because my mom used a paper bag. Okay. So that should be all blended up well, and I'm wearing gloves because it can get a bit messy. Okay, so we're going to put a couple of oxtails, maybe 2 or 3 at a time, and make sure that they're well coated, because we have this skillet going here. See, make sure it's good and hot. And we're going to put those in that warm oil, and we're going to braise them so that they'll be nice and brown. Okay? And if you've ever cooked oxtails, you know that they have to cook a long time. But this browning process just sears in the flavor and makes sure that your oxtails have lots of good flavor in it. And that marinade is just a little bit spicy, not real spicy though. Okay, let's see. Yes, see, this one is nice and coated all over. Let's see a little bit more in right there. Okay. Yep. Make sure that's coated really good. Let's see if this grease is hot. Okay, let's let it get just a little bit hotter. Okay, we'll put some more oxtails in here. Get those coated really good, because we're going to brown them on all sides. They're going to be nice and crispy, and they're going to start smelling so good. But guess what? You're going to have to wait about 3 hours. So that's how long it takes to cook oxtails. Okay, that's it. Okay, I think that's it. Get hot. And once we braise them, then we're going to put them. They're actually not going to cook in the oven. They're going to cook in this big Dutch oven here. Okay, once we get them braised, we're going to put each oxtail into the large pot, and we're going to put hot water, and they're going to actually cook on top of the stove. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it's ready. Let's get some oxtails in that skillet. Okay. Okay, we're getting these oxtails. As you can see, we've got them all coated with flour. And for all the ingredients, just go to rocksoulfood.com. and it will give you the exact measurements of all of the ingredients that I use. I put some wonderful seasoning in this flour, but just go to that website, or you can purchase my cookbook, Rock Soul Food Sunday. Okay? Now, let's get some more oxtails in that skillet. Get them all brown on all sides. Good. Now, that marinade is not really spicy, but it just gives it a good flavor. I mean, there's a lot of different spices you can use. Some people make their own. Or you can just go to your supermarket, and there's some that you can buy that are not marinade. They're just some oxtail seasoning. And just look in the Caribbean section of your supermarket, and you'll find plenty of stuff like that. Okay. Let's get a few more in this bag while those are browning. Okay. Now this process, braising, I use it a lot because it's a wet and a dry process. Okay, the braising actually sears the flavor in, and then you finish it off. You either finish it off in the oven, or you finish it off. I'm going to use a big pot today, a Dutch oven, and but it just kind of gives it the meat. Especially when you have big cuts of meat like this, it takes a long time. You don't want to just throw it in a pot and boil it. So you've got to do what you have to do to get that flavor into all these wonderful thick meat. Okay. Let's see how he's doing over here in this skillet. Okay. Okay, see, these oxtails are browning really good. Okay, don't they look good? Nice and crispy. You know, I know a lot of you are wondering why, about my cookbook. The name of my cookbook is Rock Soul Food Sunday. And that name came about, first of all, my nickname is Rock. I got that nickname in college because I've always been very athletic and muscular. So it just stuck. But my niece, JAMAICA, and her friends, I really admired them because every Sunday they would do, not every Sunday, one Sunday a month, they would do a Soul Food Sunday. And all of them would bring a dish. And they did this for years. And it was just camaraderie. And I thought it was really good. So when I got ready to name my cookbook, I named it Rock Soul Food Sunday. Okay? All right, let's check these oxtails out. I think they're ready to go in the pot. And what we're going to do, we're going to, oh, look at there. That's really good and crispy, right? We're going to put them in this nice big Dutch oven. Okay? And we're going to take the same skillet with all this wonderful flavor in it, and we are going to saute the onions. Because those onions, we're going to stir the bottom of that pot. You can make sure to turn it down a little bit. We get little bits of that oxtails up in there. And let's pour these onions in there. And we're going to actually let them brown. Okay? All that flavor, the marinade, little bits and pieces of oxtails. Boy, that smells delicious. Okay? And you can do this, and the onions are really done when they become translucent. So we're going to maybe, since they're going to be going into actually the pot, the Dutch oven, which we're going to add some hot water to we have over there. And so we're just going to get them really coated well with this, the oil and the flavor from those oxtails. Okay. And once again, for all the ingredients, go to rocksoulfood.com and you'll find all the ingredients for all of the meals that I cook. Okay? And if you think of something that you see in the cookbook that you want me to cook, just send me hit me up on Facebook and let me know what you want me to cook for you. Okay? Once you get your cookbook. Okay, these are done, and we are going to turn this off, and we are going to pour those in the pot with the oxtails. Ooh, it smells great. Get them all out. There we go. Okay. And we're going to add our bay leaves and our hot water. Okay. This pot. And actually we're going to cover that, and it's going to cook 2 to 3 hours. It depends on the size of your oxtails. A lot of people like the thin ones. When you go to your butcher, you can ask them to cut them thick or thin. I like mine thick, but you can have the thin ones, which will, take a lot less cooking time. But we're going to let those cook for at least 2 hours, and then we're going to go and add in these wonderful vegetables, the celery and the carrots. Okay? Get right back to you. Okay, as you can see, I changed pots. I actually put the oxtails in a smaller pot because they would cook faster. So we only had to wait 2 hours instead of 3 hours. Okay, let's see how they look. Oh wow, delicious. As you can see, all that wonderful gravy, delicious gravy. The vegetables are all cooked inside, and we are ready to have us some oxtails over some rice, potatoes, whatever you like. Okay? Enjoy. Don't forget, go to rocksoulfood.com and find the recipe.